Hey, how's it going, guys? So I noticed a few days ago that when I was setting the input level on my guitar, that it introduced a bit of noise floor on the preamps, and it started to sound really good around the halfway mark. But the problem is that when you hit a note too hard, it would clip it. So got me thinking that I need to use some sort of boost pedal, and I went and tried out my old Boss CS3. But the problem with this one is that it has a twangy kind of thing in the sustain knob here, which is no good for metal. So I ordered a cheap boost pedal online. It's like 30 bucks. And yeah, I just needed anything just to boost the level. I didn't really care about the quality and how heavy it made it sound or anything. I'm just literally just trying to boost the input level. I probably could have used a headphone amplifier. Yeah, you can basically just use anything that boosts the signal and can take 2/4 inches. So the waveform on the left here is straight into the interface, and the one on the right is with the boost. And you can see just by looking at it that the one with the boost is a little bit more compressed, tighter, and sharper, whereas this one is fluffier and more saturated, fattier looking, and spikier, more transients in a bad way in a sense. So here's a quick sample of how they sound. I'm gonna have to use a boost pedal for the audio interface one, obviously, to make it sound the way it should. And it doesn't sound bad, and you might not even hear it once I put it on YouTube and it's compressed and everything. It's not going to sound that much different, but the way it sounds in your headphones and the feeling in your hands when you play guitar is just so much different when you use a boost pedal. It's just much, much better. So here's a quick sample of how it sounds. And now with the boost pedal. So I don't know if it's going to translate once I put it on YouTube, because it's probably going to sound very similar if you're not using good headphones and whatnot. But to me, this one sounded fluffier and more saturated in kind of a bad way, whereas this one was tight and dry. I just love the dryness of it. It's just, there's no kind of dirt in the background of the distortion characteristic. It's just straight tone, and it's just a really boosted signal without any crap in the background kind of fizzing or saturating. So these are the mega fuzzy settings I was using, and I noticed that with the boosted one here, I could reduce the gain quite a bit, whereas this one I had to increase it, around there or so, and I had to increase the HF gain around there. So there's all kinds of noise going on. The preamp was introducing a little bit of noise and coloring the tone and saturating it. This one was adding some gain and dirt to it. So that's it's quite a bit of gain that I've reduced overall just by using a boost pedal. That's one thing I've learned through this process, is that I didn't expect it to be that dramatic of a change. It makes it feel so much better in your hands, and you're able to reduce the gain on your audio interface and the amp sim almost to barely anything. So it just makes it a really clean signal, and I find it has a better gain characteristic after with the boost pedal. So the last thing I want to show you guys before you leave is this PVH50 by 2 Notes. I'm just trying out the demo, and it's a pretty expensive suite. So I just want to show you guys what it sounds like. I mean, that's pretty bad, to be honest. Like, listen to the mega fuzzy again. Yeah, so that's a pretty unimpressive demo by Genome, to be honest. I don't know why anybody would buy that. Mega Fuzzy just smokes it. So that's it, dudes. Mega Fuzzy's the king.